out there having a terrific day. If you landed here, that means you probably love FF14. And Okay, are we ready? Let me grab my earbuds, my glasses, all this good stuff. Hello and welcome. Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. I hope you're having an amazing, lovely day. First of all, Rosie girl, hello and welcome. What's up? And I hope you are doing very well. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Super Jake, Hyper Instinct, Blue Evolved, welcome, and PDB Ferox, welcome as well. I hope everyone is having a fantastic, fantastic day. I've actually only just begun streaming. I hope everyone's doing amazing today. Merry Christmas, or Christmas Eve to someone. I know some people celebrate Christmas today. Mostly, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think it's like Norway, Sweden, or I might be wrong, but there are countries where Christmas is today and some countries celebrate it tomorrow. So wherever you are, if today is your Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I will be keeping you company because technically it is not holiday around here, although I am attending a holiday dinner today, so I might finish in about 3 hours or so, making sure that I can make it for there. uh, uh, Kais Maleko7, hello and welcome back. How are you doing today? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm still actually very, very, very sleepy. I've just been sleepy all day long. I got up super early though and got a bunch of things done. So I'm still getting ready to start my day, but I'm very excited for this weekend. Space Cadet Rick, good afternoon to you as well. I hope you're doing well. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yesterday I was not okay. I actually have fever because I realized that my toddler has obtained a stomach bug that he brought home, and yesterday was a really tough day overall. Today I'm heavily medicated. At least for the stream. So I think I'm going to be okay as well. Rosie girl, how are you doing? And thank you again for the raid. I hope you are doing well. Okay, let me clean my glasses, and there we go. Today starts or restarts my Final Fantasy XIV era. I'm finally coming back to the game, and I'm very excited about that. I will be doing some catch up things, getting my PvP mount, and doing everything that I need to do before 6.3. Shadowblade also, hello and welcome. I assume you are also from Rosie Girl's channel. I hope you are doing well and having a wonderful day. Merry Christmas, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Wrapping presents and taking care of my kids recovering from sickness as well. Same here, same here. Although, unfortunately, my Christmas gifts have not arrived yet. I'm still waiting for the package from the post office that I am in. I don't know, like I've ordered them like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, but they've been having a mess during Christmas that I for some reason did not take into account. So my packages are late, and I think that my all of my presents will be arriving on Monday. Luckily, it's not technically Christmas here, so I still have some time for until New Year, because around here mostly people receive and give gifts for New Year's or for Christmas, which is normally celebrated on January the 7th. So I still have some time, but I think I'm just gonna give all of my gifts away for New Year's, or earlier, I suppose, or whenever they arrive. I'm not really setting up a date or anything like that. I just wanna, I just really wanna do that. So that's my plan, and hopefully they arrive very soon. I have my digital festive decorations though, so I'm very excited about that. I actually invested quite a bit of time into this. Before I start playing, though, there's something that someone has sent me on Discord, and I think it was Cupcake, or I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you, Cupcake, for sending it to me. This is a very interesting video that I wanted to watch along with you, and it's from IGN, and it says how Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker was uniquely inspired by the pandemic. And a lot of people have been telling me about this video and how I should watch it, but I have not gotten to see it yet, so I figured I might just watch it on stream as well. Super Jake, Hyper Instinct Blue Evolve, thank you so much for the sub, and I hope, again, you are having a great day as well. But anyway, we're gonna watch this together. Let me see. I hope the sound is okay. I think we should be fine, and this actually should be a very interesting watch in light of everything. I was streaming on my New Year's Eve party with trying Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion, then did Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Mario Party Superstars. Wow, you get to play a lot of games during. I guess this is a single stream. Wow, how are you liking Crisis Core Reunion so far? Anyways, let's watch this video. This is like a 15-minute watch, and before I start playing, I just really want to check this out. So thank you for your patience, and let's go.
The latest Final Fantasy XIV expansion, Endwalker, was set to conclude multiple storylines that began over 10 years ago. A payoff that players have long been waiting for, and once
Oh, by the way, I am not sure if this video contains any Endwalker spoilers. I probably should give a slight spoiler warning to anyone who hasn't played through Endwalker yet, but I'm not sure because I'm not sure if they tagged it as spoilers. But anyway, now you're aware of it.
finish would set the stage for the next 10 years of Final Fantasy XIV. If A Realm Reborn was meant to save a franchise at risk, Endwalker was a victory lap, and fan expectation was at a fever pitch. The COVID pandemic threatened to throw a last-minute wrench into the plans as global video game development became severely impacted by work-from-home policies. But like the heroes of Final Fantasy XIV itself, the developers found the will to persevere through a global calamity to deliver on a long-awaited conclusion.
I wonder if the pandemic actually influenced any parts of the story as well. I've actually seen quite a few games that came out this year that have these like masks as accessories in game, or NPCs and whatnot actually wearing them. And I think there were quite a few NPCs in like MMORPGs. I want to say World of Warcraft, but I'm not fully sure. That was there to like remind people to wash their hands that wore a mask or whatever. So I'm wondering how much of an influence we're gonna see when it comes to that, not just in games but in TV shows as well, because I'm going to guess that a lot of stuff was in production when COVID started happening. So it's looking like it's going to leave a mark in the media, and I'm kind of weirdly excited to see how much of an impact on that particular culture it's going to have.
I didn't intend to write the pandemic like as is and try to depict it as is, but I imagined that people playing this game would have felt the impact of the coronavirus, and how fear spreads is something I'm sure people can relate to and understand that, oh yeah, these scary incidents. There were some thought put into how those scenes were depicted for sure.
And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
I wonder which parts in particular she's talking about.
Demand for Endwalker was so high leading up to the next expansion, Square Enix had to halt sales of the game entirely, just so existing players could log into the game without dealing with the queue. Famously, it wasn't always this way. In 2010, Square Enix released Final Fantasy XIV, its second ever Final Fantasy MMO, after a successful run with Final Fantasy XI.
I wonder if COVID didn't happen, if the Endwalker launch would have been the way it was, because I'm not saying that everyone was at home at that point. I think that was like 2021 and the end of 2021, and some things I think were just starting to open up and people have started going outside yet again. But it was the beginning of winter, and I think it was also like the beginning of holiday season, and I would imagine that that had an influence on a lot of people staying home as well. And I don't know if that affected the Endwalker launch, but it was definitely a good time.
14 bombed. Hard. Critically, the MMO was panned across the board, and only its loyal fanbase kept Final Fantasy XIV's from becoming a complete disaster. But there was a belief that the game could be great, enough so that the team and newly appointed producer and director Naoki Yoshida and his team spent 3 years on a new version called A Realm Reborn, which would essentially wipe away the original FF14, incorporate its destruction into the game's lore, and, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, A Realm Reborn would become not only a successful, but a beloved Final Fantasy game, considered by some to be one of the best in the franchise.
Looking back at it, I think by 2020, we already started thinking about what our framework of our narrative is going to be, and how we're going to be laying out our plot. So,
Rosy Girl, thank you for the raid and thank you for dropping by. I'm not sure what you're referring to. But thank you for letting me know. I'm still not sure what this is about, but I assure you I have full control over it. But I still appreciate you letting me know about it. But don't worry about it. I got this.
I think that's when we started looking at the story for sure.
Final Fantasy XIV is an MMORPG, so its developers are constantly thinking about the next steps in a theoretically infinite storyline. But the feeling was that Endwalker could serve as some kind of finale, even a temporary one.
I wanted to bring a finale to this arc as we were creating the expansion, and while we were working on Shadowbringers, our previous expansion, I was already having to think about, okay, where am I going to take this?
Make no mistake, Endwalker is
I don't know, like as I was playing through Endwalker, especially through the MSQ, some parts of the actual MSQ like were weirdly reminiscent of like what was going on in the world back then, especially with with the whole pandemic and everything. Like kind of like the way the like the blasphemy phenomenon was spreading, like the way people were, I don't know, just panicking and like turning into these creatures and whatnot. It wasn't directly hinted that it was like a virus of some sort, but at the same time it was, but not like as a sickness, but as a panic spreading thing. So I kept wondering if that was a little bit of a reference of what was going on in the world, but it may not have been. But that's kind of how I felt when I was playing through it.
not the end of Final Fantasy XIV as a game, but the chance to write any kind of finale for an MMORPG is a monumental feat on its own.
Of course, with an MMORPG, it is assumed that the story will continue and there is no end to it. So being able to close a chapter on this was quite fortunate for me as a writer, of games that start to drop in popularity and players kind of leave and they have to be canceled. So could have very well happened with our game as well. And so it's such a blessing that I was able to conclude the story and being able to follow through with writing the end of the story.
Considering how close the fans are to
It's just so sad that you know that all good stories have to come to an end, but at the same time, like we all both wanted end, I think, of of that whole saga with Endwalker, and wanted it to be good and spectacular and whatnot, and at the same time we didn't want it to end. It's like a very conflicting feeling, because you know that endings of stories are usually the ones that bring the most like emotion and like events and just all this good and bad stuff that we've been through, but at the same time you kind of don't want it to end. So it's just, I don't know, it's just very weird. You wish you could feel this way, like that you felt about Endwalker through other expansions as well. I think Shadowbringers is an important exception to that, because Shadowbringers wasn't the end, but at the same time it was big enough, and I think that's why it was so successful, because it proved that the game doesn't have to have an ending in itself, like in an expansion, to be spectacular. And I think that's why a lot of people still consider it to be their favorite expansion of all.
key members of the Final Fantasy XIV development team have obtained Rockstar status, and Endwalker was set to be led by an
Yes.
all-star team. The main scenario and lore were being overseen by Natsuko Ishikawa and Banri Oda, longtime Final Fantasy XIV writers for the previous expansion Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy XIV's most critically acclaimed expansion to date.
行月を作るにあたって、
When thinking about writing Endwalker, I had set myself a bar, a hurdle that I want to reach and to surpass. I think trying to get myself
She's
to
so
achieve
good.
that goal was the biggest struggle. To be able to write a story that continues for multiple years, being a sort of writer who is working on a game primarily, is an experience that you don't get to experience very often. So I was actually quite happy. Like, I get to participate in writing this, and
I know this is not Ishikawa's voice, but I really love the voice of this translator. She does such a good job, and she has a very pleasant voice.
in a conclusion to this story. So I was really happy about that.
There was also a literal rockstar on the team, Masayoshi Soken, who would once again be in charge of adding yet another iconic soundtrack to Final Fantasy's legacy. While the COVID-19 pandemic threatened Endwalker's development, like developers around the globe, the team learned to adapt to the new normal.
There were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
In April 2020, Tokyo announced a state of emergency as COVID-19 hit Japan, and suddenly, the team was faced with the unknown challenge of developing a multi-million-dollar expansion from home. However, the pandemic didn't just affect Endwalker's development, it also changed its story. In Endwalker, our heroes prepare for a series of final battles that will determine the fate of their—
I wonder if they're gonna share like how it actually changed the story, like what new events we actually saw that were influenced by the pandemic. I would love to know.
world. Along with battling godlike beings, a mysterious calamity known as the End of Days was spreading through the continent, turning fearful citizens into monsters, almost like a virus.
それこそ2000
So I was right in a way, like the kind of, you know, the hunch that I had when I was that I just mentioned, like when I was playing through it. So it did have something to do with it. That's such a neat way and very subtle, not like, I don't know, not like a COVID promotional way of putting it into the game. It was subtle, but it did give you that sense of like dread and panic as you were playing through it. I don't know, like did you feel the same way as you were going through MSQ?
20年くらいのコロナの
When the first waves of the coronavirus hit and we had faced our first lockdown, the world was kind of confused and in panic. That was the time when I was going in and sort of making adjustments to the overall story of Endwalker. And considering the original story that I was thinking at that time, and imagining this story would be seen by people who experienced this worldwide pandemic, I felt that it was a little too optimistic, or it seems like it seemed a little fuzzy, and it felt as if though it's not really grounded in reality.
Since A Realm Reborn, Masayoshi Soken has—
Well, no one technically expects Final Fantasy games to be grounded in reality, but at the same time, I guess when you think about the fact that this is a human being who wrote the story of Endwalker, she must have been going through, you know, certain emotions like we all did, and no wonder the story got affected by that.
led the music of Final Fantasy XIV. Even among his peers, Soken's rock-forward compositions give the music of Final Fantasy XIV a punk rocker's bite, and lyrically, Final Fantasy XIV's soundtrack is geared towards overcoming trials and tribulations.
For the future of Eodia!
The pandemic gave Soken a chance to address the global crisis directly.
でまさにその Lost in the Distance
In the game, there is a certain part where you have this physical distance with your sort of allies that you've been traveling with, but you still feel them.
Oh, we know what they're talking about, right? Like, I don't want to spoil it because I think this is a kind of a non-spoiler video for, you know, for the story, but we know which part they're talking about. See, this is something that I didn't get instantly from the story. It's kind of like how they, you know, disappear but are still around. Oh, it was starting to make a lot of sense, and honestly, it's making me want to cry again. Now that realization is like setting in again, that is just crazy. Oh my god. Online Tough Guy, hello and welcome back. How are you doing? Merry Christmas! I hope you're having a great day.
And I think it's meant to give off that atmosphere of like you can't see them, they're not physically next to you, but you can still feel their presence, and you know that they're still watching over you. And I feel that that song really brings out that sort of merging or meshing of
I'm gonna have to
situation
listen to it again now.
the song and how the atmosphere of that song plays out. And I think it describes this situation with the
How did I
pandemic
not
really well,
realize this?
where we have this game, and although people might not be physically playing like with each other where you can see each other, but you're still connected. You feel very connected, and then you can still share an experience.
現実世界で起こっていることを
Aww.
I think if I'm asked if some of these elements that happen in real life kind of overlap with what happens in the game, yeah, that is very true. There are situations when that happens, and we mentioned the coronavirus
Like, I wonder if the message, like that subtle message over the years, is actually going to fade in a way. Like, if people are going to stop thinking about these particular moments as something that's connected to the real life events. I doubt that we will move past the point where people who didn't go through COVID will be playing the game, because I don't know how long the game is gonna be alive. But I think everybody's gonna know these events, but not everybody's going to feel, I guess, in a long distant future, if the game is still up and running, some new people might appear who were still practically kids when COVID happened, and I don't know if this is something that they're going to directly relate to the events of COVID, because they lived through it in a similar yet different way, I guess.
Virus pandemic. There were also various other disasters that happened in Japan right after or right around the time of A Realm Reborn coming out. Japan had suffered the tsunami and earthquake that hit the eastern part of Japan islands. So that definitely made an impact in the game as well.
Oh, I did not know that.
Contrary to what you might think, the loss of the office was not necessarily the greatest casualty of the pandemic. It was the loss of a vital piece of the puzzle in the Final Fantasy XIV ecosystem, the direct line of communication between its developers and its fans.
Final Fantasy XIV's strength is its community. Every few years, Square Enix hosts a live in-person event called FanFest, where its developers deliver new updates and announcements live to fans from around the globe. In 2020, the planned FanFest was cancelled.
They haven't had a live event in such a very long time.
Instead, the team shifted, like they did with the development of the game, and announced an all-digital event that would be streamed around the world.
もちろんそのデジタルファンフェスでも
It was definitely different when we decided to do a digital fan festival. It was definitely a quality that you wouldn't be able to experience in a digital fan festival. Of course, I'm sure people had a lot of fun with the digital fan festival, but I would have
It
loved
wasn't
to
the
see
same.
people face to face.
Definitely.
コロナ禍が始まる前に、私は
So before the corona pandemic hit, there were various occasions where I would go to promotional events, including Gamescom in Germany or the PAX events, PAX East, PAX West. And when I did that, I felt that regardless of being in a different part of the world, or coming from a different country or a different culture, we can still talk about and discuss.
I really want to go to the fan fest. The fan fest for Europe, I think, is in London in October next year, and I really hope I'll be able to go.
On a common theme, on one common theme. And it's natural when you see people around you, close to you, having different opinions or different requests. But finding out that you travel across the ocean and you find people who have the same opinion as you or the same sort of desires as you, and realizing that, wow, that can actually happen, is something very interesting. And I think because I had that sort of realization, I was able to sort of convey that in the story of Endwalker, and that's how the story turned out for that conclusion. Now, if I did not have that realization, the Heidelin Zodiac saga may have ended differently.
While fans tuned in from their homes, the developers did their best to create a show that was enjoyable for all.
Like, it's actually great that she has this amount of power, but it's also terrifying to know that, like, this whole experience is basically in her hands. But I think we trust her hands.
Yoshida-san came out dressed as one of the new jobs coming to Endwalker, and developers shared stories, conducted interviews, and told eager fans to look forward to Endwalker.
This is so cool.
The highlight of the show was no doubt a live concert performance by Soken-san, who appeared on stage to put on a performance for the ages.
I really want to hear them live.
And my feelings when I took that stage was, of course, It was unfortunate. The physical event was canceled and we had to pivot to another format, with 2021 being a digital fan festival. But
I thought that was my mouse cursor. This one here.
we would have these events in each of our region, and this is like in a literal global, like everywhere on the earth you can log in and watch. And I think that was very interesting and very exciting for me. And being on stage and looking at the chat, the comments that flowed in, and seeing so many different languages scroll through, and it was scrolling really fast because there were a lot of people commenting, and like, wow. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's crazy, something crazy.
I love this this translator. She's actually like putting in all her emotions into the translation. Not her, but his emotions as she's translating. It was so awesome.
Is happening.
すごくなんか印象的でした。
So we are all in it together, wanting to enjoy this fan event together, and I felt that sort of passion kind of overflowed from the screen as I was watching this.
On December 7th, Endwalker was finally released on PC and PlayStation consoles. For weeks, servers couldn't.
Yeah, like she's like as he's laughing, she's kind of laughing as well, and I love that amount of passion and effort. Some translators just kind of translate words, but she was able to translate emotions. This is so good.
Keep up with demands as players rushed to experience the highly anticipated conclusion. Queues were congested, and Square Enix announced that it would halt the sale of Final Fantasy XIV for new players so that existing players could finish their decade-long journey.
I do have a very good sense of satisfaction that I was able to do what I set out to do, and it's a very strong feeling of like this accomplishment. We also don't have the time to sit on our laurels, so to speak, and to kind of soak around in our joy, so to speak. We are already busy on production of 6.1, and as you may be aware, we need to start developing a new story.
Endwalker did indeed deliver on the promise of a conclusion, albeit a temporary one, despite the troubles it faced. The fates of Hydaelyn and Zodiac were resolved, and Eorzea's future was restored. More tantalizingly, Endwalker flung the doors wide open for years and years of Final Fantasy XIV stories still to be told.
I think
like all of this has me so excited for the next expansion. We have no idea what's gonna happen, but I can't wait.
It's really good that there is this relationship between developers and the players, and it allows us for 14 to continue being what it is. The players also play a strong role in the communication with us developers, and so I want to re-emphasize that let us continue to enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, and let us continue to build this game together. And I'm sure players out there are wondering, oh wait, with Endwalker ending everything, what's going to happen next? What our challenge now is to kind of explore what new ideas that we have and sort of bring an answer to those questions that players may have. Like, how do we bring about a new sort of narrative? And I would love...
That's gonna be such a big challenge, because at the end of the day, and the next expansion doesn't necessarily have to beat Endwalker, because Endwalker was the end, and we don't expect something, as massive, but at the same time, it does have some expectations to uphold, and I'm just curious to see how they're gonna pull it off. I think they're also very confident, and for a very good reason as well.
For this to be a collaborative effort, I would love for the players to continue their communication with us developers so that we can take on these new challenges. And I would love for players to continue to see the fruits of our labor. And beyond that, I'm sure we'll have another fan festival where we can get together. And it was a lot of fun watching all the comments stream and that was really cool. So I think, again, it's a very collaborative effort, and we're building Final Fantasy XIV together. And I wish that relationship with the players will continue.
The COVID-19 pandemic impacted everyone around the world, halting most people in their tracks. In that stasis, it was difficult to imagine a future when
want deep world building wherever we go. I hope we can really sink our teeth into whatever we do. I hope so too, and I hope that the ending of Endwalker, like when we got to like no spoilers, like when we got to talk to certain people about like what they want to do and whatnot, I would hope that that was a little bit of an announcement of like what parts of the world or what activities we would be doing or where what we would be visiting. And I hope that even though some people seem to be going like different, like in different ways, I hope that we're gonna be able to follow through like with at least some of their journeys. I think that would be really cool.
While the road to recovery is slow and painful, there were many valuable lessons we learned. And in the process of adapting to the new normal, developers like the ones at Square Enix were able to incorporate these lessons into both the Endwalker expansion and the FanFest, which the team holds so dearly.
This was such a good video. Honestly, this was such a cool opportunity for us to just kind of find out a little bit of a backstory on how Endwalker happened, and it made me appreciate like some parts of Endwalker a lot more. IGN is pretty cool when it comes to these things. Like they do reviews, but also from time to time they do interviews like this, and they're definitely worth subbing to if you enjoy like any big games because they cover all of this stuff. But anyway, that's gonna be all when it comes to the stuff that I want to go over. We can finally play the game. What I want to do today is I'm not sure what I want to do today. I'm setting really low expectations for myself when it comes to like I guess fulfilling some goals or whatever because I'm not sure what my goals are. But I think I'm really positive that I want to get the PvP mount for this season. It's something that I haven't gotten around to do yet, and that sucks a little bit, but I am going to fix that. And let me just switch to my actual okay, here we go. Isaac, hello and welcome! How are you doing, and Merry Christmas! I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas weekend. There's still queues. Oh, my back hurts. So what I want to do with my leveling is actually like I wanted to get everything to 90, but now I'm starting to think that I just want to get everything to 80 instead because of Eureka, the new deep dungeon that I want to be doing when it comes out. It's gonna give a ton of experience for leveling apparently, and I want to make sure I take advantage of that experience as well. So I might not level everything to 90 until the new patch. Let me see. Let me see where I'm at when it comes to PvP. Where's my PvP bar? Oh my gosh, this sucks. Milestones. What have I? Okay, I haven't even claimed these. Okay, so we're at 17. I need to get to 25 so that I can finally get this mount, and I think that's one of the things that I want to do probably today. So we might be doing a little bit of PvP. I haven't done it in a while, and I feel very underwhelming when it comes to my PvP performance. Still have all my classes to 90. Yeah, me neither. For me, the motivation to do it comes and goes in waves. This is where I'm at right now. Some of them I don't even have started. Like I still don't even have a warrior. I have a marauder at level 1. Like most of them are unlocked except for Scholar, but that's I guess going to happen through Arcanist, and I haven't been doing a lot of melee DPSing. Like physical range is actually the only category where I have everything unlocked, which is I guess a bit surprising considering I am a tank main. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to keep my all of my mugs and everything because I'm noticing that I don't have a lot of room on my desk. I don't actually have a full-on desk just yet. I have a table, and I'm in the process of acquiring a desk, but I've moved yet again, and my desk or my table didn't go with me, so I think I'm just gonna put this on the floor. Hopefully nothing bad happens to it. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna I would like to do PvP to get that mount. It's a beautiful mount. I don't want to miss out on it and get to the, you know, new PvP season and still don't have it. That would suck. How do I even queue? Like, before I do it, I should probably clean my bags, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that right now. I don't think they're a disaster. I think there are far worse things that. Okay. That could happen than have bags the way I have them right now. What do I want to do? Do I just go? I'm just gonna go for ranked. I haven't played in such a long time. Is there anything in particular that I need to bring with me? No, not really. Not really. Okay, I think I'm kind of forgetting like all of the daily things that I need to do, and I have to apologize to everyone who has been in our FC lately. I have not been too active with like turning on the FC buffs, and I really do apologize for that. Izzy, hi, and welcome. What's up? Izzy's writing to me in the chat. I'm not gonna tell you what she said. That would be rude. How are you doing? What's up? Yeah, I am gonna get my dragon. And I'm definitely not going full-time PvP streamer, but it should be fun to do a PvP from time to time. I saw your messages in Discord. Actually, I saw that you wrote them, but I didn't get to read them yet, and I apologize for that as well. I will make sure I get to them as soon as I can. I've actually been behind on literally opening my inboxes everywhere as I moved yet again, and it's just been a while. I don't understand this. Why is the average wait time 27 minutes? We're not gonna do that, are we? No, not really. What? Why is this so? No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Change of plans. 27 minutes is blasphemous, and I don't even think it has anything to do with my job selection, because everything should largely be the same. Nope. Change of plans. We are not doing that. If there's anyone who wants to join for any sort of like roulettes or whatever, you're more than welcome to. What I'm gonna do is most likely queue for Frontlines, because this also gives me the PvP series experience, and I need to do it if I am to ever level to level 80. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my Arcanist. Can I even switch to an Arcanist? I can. And I don't have Arcanist shoes, do I? Why do I not have shoes? We need to go and get shoes. Okay, so that I can do hunting log, I guess. Ahmed, welcome! How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Oh, hi, Greg! Welcome! What's up? People are mostly done with their rank progress. The ranks CQs don't pop up much as of late. That really sucks. I guess. Yeah, I always queue for ranked because I don't really. I don't know. I don't play it competitively, I suppose, so it doesn't matter to me whether I'm queuing for ranked or casual at the moment. But that is pretty wild. If I queue for casual, it will still give me the series milestones experience, right? What do I want? I want feet. Where are feet? Okay. No items? That's awesome. That is great. I could probably craft these, but I'm going to be honest, I cannot be bothered to craft these right now. What I'm gonna do as I'm waiting is, I guess I'm going to do the hunting log, because I have to get my Arcanist to a decent level, I suppose, in order to be able to actually queue less with it. The Christmas theme in, do you want to say Olda? Let's go see it. Is adorable. Let's go check it out. Oh, still get to progression regardless of the PvP mode. I see, I see. Well, maybe I should do that. I still want to do frontlines because I want to do my dailies for my monk that I'm trying to get to 80, and after that I will be fully focusing on Arcanist, which is probably my next endeavor. It is really pretty around here. Let's go to the square. It's actually kind of a weird thing to see a desert-ish town all decorated in snow, but it is adorable. Oh wow, it's pretty cute, isn't it? Do you know what we should do? We should glam over this. Where are my glam plates? I don't even have it. I don't even have it bound. How do I do this? Actions and traits, right? And then extras. No, this is G pose, but G pose is something that we actually need anyways. General, where is it? Glam plates. I have a. Okay, I don't think I have an actual summoner glam plate that I could wear. Most of my stuff is mostly job bound. I'm trying to find something. What is this? Can I just do this? Unable to fully apply glamour plate. That's okay. That's okay. We're not really festive, I suppose, but this will do. This will do. We don't look. I got Santa Glamour or Green Elf. I actually don't because I've only just logged in. Well, I've been logging in because I've been doing like, I don't know, guides and such, but I haven't really been been glamming all that much. I haven't really been playing Final Fantasy XIV too much at all. So now the average wait time is 6 minutes, and I don't know if that's gonna be increasing or not, but it sucks nonetheless. I could be queuing PvP with my Arcanist as well. No, I can't because I'm not high enough level. Maybe for Crystalline, but I don't really want to. I don't really wanna do PvP with Arcanist / Summoner or whatever. I don't know how to play it. Okay, let's go exchange my expired Chloe's. Oh, there we go. What is this? What was I going as? This monk, right? There we go. Yeah, I'm queuing as monk, but most of the time I go as machinist, which is not very good. but I really enjoy it. Okay, can you give me a new one, please? Thank you. Okay, so the new one has Crystalline Conflict. Actually, that's useful. Yeah, right now, what I'm leveling, or trying to level, is my Arcanist and Monk. But when I get to 80 with Monk, that's where I'll stop, I believe. Because I want to go through my hunting log fast and get my Arcanist to like, I don't know, I guess 16 or so that I can queue for dungeons. I never got to play Summoner, and I don't really know how to. Oh shit. How to do that. I want to switch. How do I switch? Where is it? There we go. Okay. This is my. Is this. What? Is this my Machinist glam? How is this my Machinist glam? Why can this not be glammed over? No, that's not my Machinist glam at all. I don't know. Anyways, we have this weird top. Sometimes in frontlines you don't get to glam all the items. I don't know why that is. I have no clue. Hey, is the PvP event still up? The Garo event? I finished it. Well, most of it. I didn't get all the titles, but I got all the titles I think for all the jobs that are like level 50 that can equip the thing, the items that you buy from that priest. Okay. This is actually a fairly short one. This is PvP. This is the front lines, and it's like basically 3 groups of 24 people fighting against each other. So it's like a 72 people mode. It gets pretty chaotic, and it's not very popular, but it gives a ton of experience if you just queue for a daily through like duty finders and such. Some of them are capture the flag. Some of them work in a little bit of a different way, I guess. But mostly it is like capturing mini flag spaces and such. Kind of how it works. It's very easy, but sometimes the trouble is that a lot of people just queue it and just kind of pretend to be doing something and they AFK because they don't really want to do PvP, but they want to get the experience. So you kind of get stuck, you know, stuck being in a losing team if you have a lot of people AFKing. Stop this. Stop it. Stop it. I don't know where my bounds are. Where are my heals? What is this? F6? What? What is... Oh my god. My bounds are all wrong. F6 is what? Standard issue elixir. Recuperate. Fully recuperate. Okay. Oh, this is how I heal. Okay. Got it. Got it. I forgot where my heal bind is. I haven't played in a long time. Yo, why is it so dark here? It suddenly got super dark. Why is it so dark? Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to Happy because I don't have enough time to position her camera and fix the brightness, but it is dark and she's mostly asleep, so... I like Machinist because even though it doesn't really deal a lot of damage, it gets to do these horrible things to people that just like interrupt everything that they want to do. So mostly I try to act as support, which is definitely what I am. Not very high damage, but what you can do is you can stop people from capturing the flag thing by just putting up like an AoE of a sort in the middle of it so that no one can actually target it without being interrupted. Which is kind of cool. I need to remember where my heal is. I think it's X. I need to redo my keybinds for sure. Oh, is it lagging? The game? Or the camera? What's lagging? Am I lagging? Oh gosh, is it my Christmas decorations? It could be. I'm just checking it. Oh, lag was there for a moment, now it's gone. Okay, if it appears again, do let me know. But I also alt-tabbed out of the game to try and fix the camera. So that might be one of the reasons. The character mount is so good. It's the gold saucer mount. That's one of the first things that I started working towards. So instead of like doing any meaningful progression or whatever, I was just spamming gold saucer. But I'm pretty sure that this will get me to level 80. For Monk, and then I can just fully focus on Arcanist. I just want that PvP mount as well, and maybe I should be queuing the casual crystalline, because I have not been playing ranked, and now people apparently don't want to play ranked anymore. That sucks. There are pay-only mounts and mounts which are in-game rewards, right? Yes, there are some mounts that you can get through the store only, not many of them, but some mounts in the game were available through events at one point, and then were added to the store after like a couple of years or so, when you couldn't obtain them through in-game means anymore. Which I thought was a really cool way to like not get people to feel like they're, I don't know, missing out, I suppose. I really don't want to die here, please no. Oh, I was in too deep. Didn't work out. We'll see what we can do. Honestly, I have so much to do that I'm not even overwhelmed with a particular goal that I want to achieve. I just wanna have a good time. And FF14 is so welcoming when you come back. It's like nothing is popping up on your screen trying to like get you to do that particular thing. It's like in World of Warcraft, I remember every time I would log in after like a new patch release or whatever, there would be like window after window after window of like pop-ups and such. Oh hey, this is new, this person's waiting for you, this person, I don't know, requires your attention or whatever, and it used to just overwhelm the shit out of me, and I would always feel like I'm behind whenever I would log in, regardless of, you know, whether or not these things were meaningful at all. Music in FF14 is so badass. How did I miss playing this game all these years? Oh, you haven't seen anything. If you haven't have you haven't played FF14 yet, right? Or have played a little bit? No, honestly, the music from PvP is good, but the actual treat is probably the music from Trials and Raids. Trials are like one boss raids. Only track I know is Fate Boss. Oh, Final Fantasy is very famous for its tracks. There are so many good ones. It's like the music that makes you laugh, the music that makes you cry. It's insane. And if you're a fan of in-game music, you should definitely play 14. I'm dying a lot. I don't really know what I'm doing. Why is there a Santa girl? Is this a person? This is a person, never mind. Never mind. It didn't show her nameplate. I thought it was an NPC. Feels bad. I thought they just like put up a Santa NPC as a decoration. Feels bad. I'm not very good at this, and I feel like I'm going to get wrecked if I go further. Stop this. Stop fooling me. Okay. I made it through alive. I feel like the typical Skyrim player and sneak around to get the flags. Oh, I wish I could, but sneaking around more often than not does not work in this game because they pull you. Like I just got pulled. Stop this. Stop it. Stop it right now. They see you and they grab you by the legs and smash you against the wall. That's mostly been my experience today, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Ah! Honestly, if you haven't played 14, you are in for such a treat. I wish I could forget the entire Final Fantasy XIV main story questline and go through it again. That's the one game that I want to forget. It feels bad that I can't. Honestly, I'm actually quite jealous of everyone who is yet to play FF14. I want to forget. I want to forget and play it all over again. Palace of the Dead is permanent content or event? It is permanent content. It's permanent, and it's a very good place to level and get some badass achievements and rewards. And there's another version of Palace of the Dead, which is Heaven on High, which is another kind of deep dungeon. And there's gonna be another deep dungeon, the third one, coming in the next patch, which is actually in 2 weeks. But yeah, it's playing Tactics Ogre Reborn, and the bad guy here is an FF14 from what I heard. I'm not sure. I'm also playing Tactics Ogre Reborn at the moment, and I haven't encountered the bad guy yet. Nightbirth? I actually don't. It could be, but I can't remember him by name. I'm very bad with names, and there are a lot of like dungeon and raid bosses, and I can't remember who that is. Is that that's not the Necromancer, is it? Who is that? Who is Nibeth in 14? I'm gonna get trashed by all the Final Fantasy 14 because he does that the Necromancer. It is the Necromancer. Oh, okay. I can't remember where the Necromancer actually appears, and I'm honestly at this point I'm afraid of asking the question because it's probably something or other important that I forgot about, and sometimes it's quite unforgiving when you forget a piece of Final Fantasy 14 lore and you ask it publicly. I fear for my life. I don't think we're winning this, but we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I remember the Necromancer. That was the first boss where I actually felt like the game was hard, and then I did training battles until I was level capped. And then I went and had his ass handed to him. I was very happy about that. Like in reality, the boss wasn't as hard. I think I was just like rather new to the game. Yeah, the Necromancer feels like a real first gatekeep in Ogre. I just want to make sure we get this one. I don't know if you get the achievement for getting a certain amount of these like flags and such, but I haven't explored them yet, but I like to try. Oh, I've unfortunately not been doing too well these days. Actually, today I had a very long day. I went to a children's birthday party, and what else did I do? Pretty much cleaned the apartment and had a lot of side chores, and I'm yet to have like the family Christmas dinner, and after that I am most likely going to be streaming again if I'm not feeling too sick. I'm actually going to be playing Tactics Ogre later today, hopefully. If I cancel, that means that I am too sick to stream, or too tired, or too anything, but the plan is to return and still stream tonight and play some Tactics Ogre. The free trial has 100% experience bonus, reach level 19 in a couple of hours. You're talking about 14, right? I did not know about the experience boost. Yeah, honestly, I just really want to finish the game soon, because I feel like I've been kind of dragging it out, and I'm very curious about the, just the overall ending of the story. I want to know. Oh, stop this. Stop this. Stop it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. See, sometimes you can escape, sometimes you cannot. Opened a new account yesterday. That is actually insane. I think I actually might know what that is. You might be on a server or world that is less populated, and for some of the servers, you get an experience bonus for being on that particular server. I don't think I had it. I think I made it. I made my character on like a normally populated novice world alpha. I think that's what it is. Some worlds will give you a bonus if it's like a novice world or not too populated of a world. And that's actually such a neat way to get people to play on these servers. That's great for you. Enjoy that. Hello, Greg. Welcome back. What's up? Road to 80 buff world. Is that how it's called? How are you doing? And Merry Christmas if you celebrate your holidays. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas weekend. I don't personally celebrate Christmas, and this is actually not the time of the year when people in my country celebrate Christmas, but I still enjoy the festivities, like the presents and whatnot, and when having a kid kind of gets you into all of that regardless of, how you feel about Christmas and whatnot. Oh, the buff is called Road to 80? That's actually neat. Okay, abandon duty, yeah, sure. Okay, so I have acquired level 80 on my monk, I believe. Let me switch to it, make sure. Yes, okay. My monk is level 80, and it would be amazing if I could level up Arcanist enough to queue for dungeons. Let me see where I'm at when it comes to my PvP. Like I couldn't have acquired another series. No. Okay, so I still have a way or ways to go. When can I, as Arcanist, queue for PvP? Let me see. Because my Arcanist is level 11. Is there a way for me to queue Crystal in Conflict as Arcanist? No, I have to be, what, level 30? Level 30? That sucks. Okay, let's check out this first, though. If I go with Pally, and if I go casual, let me see. If I queue for casual, let's see what the queues are. It says less than 5 minutes, let's see. Because I also want to, I want two things. I want my PvP mount. I want my PvP mount from the series that I haven't acquired yet. And I also want to level my Arcanist. So what I should do is I should go to Arcanist and I should do my hunting log. Where is this? Western Lanasha Quarterstone. I could do the the role quest as well. Maybe that's a better idea. Thanks again, Instant Q. I don't think they do, because in Crystal in Conflict, there's the composition of the party is not important, as in you can queue as anything. Like you can have 5 tanks in a party, you can have I don't know, all healers, all tanks, or all anything. I don't think that applies applies to Crystal in Conflict in particular. I think everyone's pretty much equal, and that sucks a little bit. I want to go to Arcanist Guild. There we go. So yeah, unfortunately no instant queue right now. Yeah, I need a job stone, I guess. But luckily, we did acquire the privilege of participating in this conflict. This is where we're gonna come back, and I will take the Arcanist role quest as I'm waiting for another one. Brewless, hello and Merry Christmas Eve to you too. I hope you're having a lovely Christmas weekend. What's up? I'm playing on PS4 and getting used to controller. It takes a while. Honestly, I've never ever attempted to do Final Fantasy XIV on a controller. It's something that I got recommended a lot by some of the people who play on controllers, but I don't dare use a controller. It feels too complicated. I don't know how people do it. I just play on my keyboard because this is what I'm used to. And I don't worry too much about, I don't know, having a thousand different keybinds that make no sense to anyone who plays on a controller. Not much, drinking coffee and still waking up. Likewise, even though it's like 4 p.m. around here, I have a new mug and I'm very excited about it. It's very festive. Oh my god, I'm playing Pally, I forgot. Okay, I need like a little bit of a reminder of like where my keybinds are. Shit. Okay, how do I transport myself to my enemies? I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Maybe I want to go there. Okay, I need to remember how to play this game. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hello. Hi. Alright. Ah! Leave me alone! Go away. This is... Ah! Yet another mode that I need to relearn how to play. How do I protect myself as I'm waiting for my... Oh shit. Where are my... Okay, where are my heals? I really, really, really don't want to get wrecked here. I think I should come back. Do I have an LB? I do not have an LB. Okay, I think we seem to be doing fine. We seem to be doing fine. I have missed like so many times, but we're gonna be okay. It's 8 a.m. here. I wish it was 8 a.m. here as well, because that would mean I have plenty of hours in today's day left, but instead I have so many things to do and so little time. Enjoy your day. I did have my day start at 8 a.m., but there was just too many things to do. Oh shit. Arrgh! Okay, you need to stop. You need to stop casting all your spells. Stop it. Stop this. Stop this. Where are they? I think we got him. I think we got him. I have a buff, right? Okay, my buff has expired. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I can still stand here, I think. Okay, there we go. I don't want to stand in there. Why did you stand in the damage? The crystal would have still been there. Alright, let's push it. Ah! Ah! Why? Why? PvP is fun, they said. I think we're gonna be fine. Please, I need my mount. Please. Like playing on controller, I find it so much easier. If you're used to it, then definitely. I'm just not. I think that might be the main issue. It's actually kind of nice that you can get the casualty bonus from PvP as well. Sucks that I need to reach level 50 to start the Red Mage quest, but sure, I'll take my time experiencing the game and story until then. Honestly, if you're playing actively, it shouldn't take you more than probably a few days or maybe a couple of weeks, depending on like how quickly you go through MSQ, because you're gonna reach level 50 a lot sooner than you finish a Realm Reborn, I think. Depending on what you on what you do and what you prioritize. Let's do more of this. Oh, already. Okay, I guess we're doing that then. Do you know what happens on controller when I press R2 plus button to use the skill? Sometimes the game switches target. I think you can check that in your keybinds, because you may have some stuff like bound differently to what you thought you have it bound. Sometimes what happens to me is that some keys randomly get unbound and bound to something else. For example, like the key that lets me target NPCs and like accept the quest from them, sometimes that bind resets for some reason, and when that happens I have to like go back into the menu and just reset it. I'm not sure if that's due to something that I do, but it does happen. I actually kind of like this map. And casual is easy. No one knows how to play. I don't know how to play. It's still easy. Oh, I love this. I love this part too. Why do I have this shitty adventure plate? I need to fix that. You see, I have a good one, it's just not showing it. How do I fix this? Right now. Can I fix it right now? No, I can't. Portraits. I don't know how to do it. Was it? Wait, was it reset? I don't think it was reset. But I haven't logged in such a very long time that I actually have no idea. Let's go. Oh, they updated system from beta and they reset it. I see. So I have to redo that. We might just do it as we wait for the next one, but I don't know if we'll be waiting for it or not. I think they lured me. I think they actually lured me into this. I should not have done that. But I'm going in. No, I'm not going in. I should. I should. Does the casual... Oh, I'm a piglet! How do I fix that? Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't know if casual mode, awards the same amount of points, for PvP, but I would hope so. Otherwise, this is gonna be a grind, and I really want my dragon. Where is it? Alright, well, I guess we just go. Why is this so easy? This shouldn't be easy. Well, I guess it is casual, but at the same time. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, all of us are alive. That's good news. And I think that's a GG's. Easy. Okay, let's give some comms. And there we go. I actually get comms from this. I'm still farming my 1k comms. I haven't been doing a lot of dungeons. Alright, let's go again. In the meantime, let's fix this cursed adventure plate. Cannot be viewed by other players. What? Because your portraits were reset after using Fantasia. Oh, I see. That's why. Because I switched from blue aura to red aura, and now my stuff doesn't work. So they've reset it, but it's also me having reset myself. I'll be right back. I just need to turn this light on. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm gonna fix that before queuing for the next one, because apparently the queues for casual content are not abysmal. And I want to see where I'm at when it comes to this. Wait, how am I still level 17? Am I not getting any... You acquire 900 series experience. Oh, so I was way at the beginning of the series. Oh, I see. Oh, this is gonna take such a long time. This is gonna take me like today and tomorrow to get to. That's fine. I don't care. Maybe do I have a, oh my gosh, I have a maximum amount of wolf marks. I should fix that. I should go sell them. Or buy something. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be buying. But yeah, we're just here farming comms the easy way. It's like they all just go in for no reason at all. There's really no need to do that, not until the crystal is actually live. Oh shit. Ah! 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 The terror. Look at what they've done to us. The horror. That was so bad. That was so bad. I literally I've forgotten how to play this mode to the point that I don't know when I'm in trouble and when I'm okay. I can kind of sense that I'm in trouble right now because I'm pressing the wrong button that's definitely not healing me. And my teammates are dead. And I think I should not be here at all. Where is literally everyone? Please. Please. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, I appear to not be as good as I thought I was. Terrible. Terrible. Let me heal. Let me heal. I'm pressing the buttons I shouldn't be pressing. And now I'm dead. These guys are ruthless. What the hell? Okay, I need to fix my portrait. Maybe that's the reason. For my cursed luck. Probably not. We had 2 very good games. Oh, I really don't want to spawn in there. See, this is the point where if you're impatient, you can easily lose. And I just want these people to be a little impatient. Because that means they don't win right now. There's still hope, even if it's ever so abysmal, there is still hope. We can still do this. I think I can limit break. Yeah, we should limit break. Even though it's just one person. I don't know. Maybe that was a bad use of it, because I literally had none of my teammates around here. I am definitely not good enough for ranked. I used my limit break on a tank. On a tank. Okay, there might still be hope. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. Stop being alive! Please! Please! There we go. Ah! Okay. Okay, the Earth is going to start being like this again. I hate this. Okay, this explodes, then that explodes. We should wait. Thank you. Okay, we should be fine from now on. Unless something disastrous happens. I wish I had my limit break, like right about now. I don't think I'm gonna live. Never mind. It's okay. It's fine. It was almost not a disaster. It's only 200 series, 200 series difference. First things first, though, I should go to the wolf's den, and I should spend my wolf marks because I keep not being able to get them. White mage nearly leveled. Nice. How many jobs do you have left to level all to 90 is? I love how I read all of my chats. Twitch, YouTube, in-game chat. No, this is wolf colored. We're not getting that. What are the accessories? Do I... Oh, this is the crystal vendor. Never mind. Wolfmark exchange. Here we go. Oh, what do I want? Other. Is there anything fun here that I don't have? There's materia. Ah, there's these horns. Maybe I should just get the horns because I don't yet have them, and they're kind of awesome, aren't they? Do I have all of this stuff? Shares. I don't need any of this stuff. This is like, what? This is like 15k, isn't it? Or the horns are like 20k. I should just get the horns, honestly. The horns are good. Or a good glam piece. I'll just do that. And what else did we say we were gonna do? Adventure plays, right? Can I do, how do I save this? I like this background. I like all of it. Okay, so that's my portrait. How do I do my plate? Adventure plate. Can I import? Okay, edit portrait. Oh, I don't want to be naked like that. What? Reflect current gear. Yes, please. Alright, there we go. And what else? The design profile. I'm okay. I'm okay like this. Is it good now? I think we're good now. Alright, let's do more. I have to have this mount before it goes away. That's not the way to queue. Alright, let's just go back. I don't know. Shit. This is not insta teleport. I'm forgetting the basic rules of 14. Alright. Where do I want to go? Give me a second. Just give me a second. I also tutor part-time. So I'm just arranging my lessons. I should queue, though. Okay, there we go. Everything else is hovering between 50 and like 85. That's actually quite good. Are you gonna be leaving your level 85s to level through the deep dungeon, or are you gonna just push everything to 90? Am I queued? I am queued. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I think we are good to go. It's hard to do 2 jobs at once. I love this music. It's so soothing. What are you excited about for 6.3? Honestly, I think the deep dungeon is what I talk about the most and what I'm actually hyped about. Like, we still don't know anything about it, and I kind of missed out on that part of the live stream. I don't even know if they went into the deep dungeon. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. But yesterday I was so sick. I just saw the announcements and I went to take a nap after that. And I'm also excited for the new map for the Crystalline Conflict. Next season I might just end up doing ranked as well. It's kind of a pity that I haven't gotten around to do that, so now we have to play casual. I'm not gonna get to get my rank this season. That's okay. That's quite fine. Ah, this is the same tank that we played against last time. He is unkillable. Unfreaking killable. Nope. No, I'm not getting myself lured into that trap again. I'm just looking out to kill this healer, honestly. Ah, shit. So anyway, what I did the other day is I applied for one of those online schools for English as a tutor, and I passed their proficiency test with like 98% or so. And they've contacted me. They said that they would like me to fill out the rest of my application, so I did. And then, after I made the intro video and put up the portrait picture and everything, they've said to me that I need to edit. Oh, that was fast. That I need to edit my application because there was something wrong with it. So I logged in, and I saw that they've denied my application because bright hair colors are apparently not allowed. So I got discriminated for my physical appearance. Not only that, but they've also continued to send me emails 3 or 4 times already to remind me that I haven't filled out my application yet, which is just unbelievable that they keep doing that, whereas I literally cannot edit my application. So I still tutor, but I tutor like online, like I tutor one-on-one through like either in person or through like, I don't know, like Skype and whatnot. Most of the people that I know, or you know, people that I know. But that sucked. That was my unfortunate refusal of the year. Because I know that it is their loss. I know I'm a very good tutor. And I think that my students are thriving. And it just sucks that due to my hair color, Apparently, I can't teach. I don't get it. And I've messaged them. I said that they should stop messaging me because I can't delete the information that they already have about me for some reason. And they keep messaging me, they keep sending me emails, and I've even tagged them on Twitter. And I explained this whole thing, hoping that someone would see it and, I don't know, stop sending me mail. But I still keep getting mail. It's been keeping me busy, for sure. Okay, I think that immortal tank is now actually gone. What is this? What have I done? I think I have a million tabs open. So I'm sorry that I'm doing a little bit of multitasking as well. I'm trying to organize my lessons. The ones that I can teach, where people don't discriminate me. Well, honestly, only one person out of like all of these people who I teach through Skype knows what I look like. And they're all very happy with my tutoring. And that's actually kind of insane. How people will just like think differently of you just because they know what you look like. I think I'm a good teacher. I would hope so. And no one knows like what I do. No one knows about my content creation or anything like that. To them, I'm just a tutor. And it's working out perfectly. But I guess having to have a camera or whatever that these schools require you to have literally changes everything. Hi Morgan and welcome back. How are you doing today? Safe travel to the new levels. Yeah, honestly I should be leveling, but at the moment I'm trying to get the mount from the Crystalline series because I realized that the season is gonna end and I haven't gotten around to do it yet. And that sucks. Oh, what do you teach? I didn't know you were a teacher or a tutor. I don't know what the correct oh shit! What the correct way to say that would be. Oh, what movie did you see? It sounds like a lovely way to spend a weekend or Christmas Eve, depending on whether you do that or not. Oh, English. Oh, I see. Then you understand what I mean. Then we're in the same boat. I don't know if you're a native or not, but regardless of that, you might just know how ruthless these schools are, especially when it comes to their applications. Like, I had a freaking 98% on their test. And I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm not good enough to teach on their website just because of what I look like. It actually kind of sucks. Yo, like I had my limit break and another person had it as well, I think. I don't understand why we are just unable to pull this off. Where are my teammates? Where is everyone? Why is no one here except for Please. Please. I manage our SL programs in my team. Is that English, like English second language? Or I employ tutors to teach English as a second language and the learners could not care less what the tutor looks like. They just want to learn English. And that's what it should be. Like, I think as a non-native, I would like to think that my English is quite decent. And I've been looking for, like, side work of any kind lately. And that's the road that I went down, like, applying to these online schools. And I think I have a lot of potential as a teacher. It just sucks that... Give me a second. Oh shit, someone's knocking. Sorry. Shit. English for speakers of other languages. Oh, I see, I see. I don't know. I don't think I should be discriminated against based on what I look like. And it just sucks that... Like, honestly, I have another online school that told me to, like, make an like a demo lesson video or whatever. I think my deadline is, like, the 28th or whatever. And they also don't know what I look like. And they're a local company, and I have a nasty feeling that whenever I submit my perfect demo lesson, that I will still be rejected for that same reason. And that will suck. Some students or customers really do care a lot about appearance and or home country in Japan. I do think that this was a Chinese website, if I'm not mistaken. Not that it matters to me, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't like feeling judged for that kind of thing. I was very happy that the anime I introduced to my mother fits her taste. Which anime? That's actually kind of cool that your mom watches anime as well. In UK, you can't discriminate like that. I mean, they say that bright hair colors are not allowed, but I have this feeling that if my hair was red and of the same hue, I don't think anyone would give a shit or would be allowed to give a shit. I think it's just because this is less than ordinary, I guess, in comparison. They've just said no. It really stinks. Now I know I'm good. And I think it's their loss. Anyway, if it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord. I've never heard of it, but I'm always down for a new anime. Honestly, I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I liked it, but I never got around to continue it. I think I watched the first episode maybe like a week ago or so, but I didn't. I never got around to finish. Actually covered for a teacher in an international school, and I remember the parents being very happy that the students had an American teaching their kids rather than their usual Southeast Asian teachers. I see. I don't know how many Southeast Asian teachers there are, I suppose, but what I'm finding is that a lot of them require or ask for tutoring rather than them being teachers themselves. I don't know if that's the real state of things or just my experience. Did I hear JoJo? I started watching, and honestly, to me, it's a lot of fun. I got to the point where she's like figured out her like her powers and has started to like take advantage of them. I guess I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it's a lot of fun. I should watch it. My opinion, a nearly forgotten gem when it comes to feel-good anime like Crunchyroll. As it arrived, it fell under the competitors for lack of promotion. I see. What is it about? In my opinion, I respect teachers who know their stuff regardless of what is their looks. I mean, that's what it should be. And I've been teaching for about 10 years. And it was something that I started doing pretty much out of desperation when I came back from the States. I brought my newly acquired accent here, and I started teaching like one-on-one, and that's how I've been surviving for a lot of years. Like that pretty much was paying my rent and everything. And then for a while I stopped, like when I when I had my kid and everything. Like, I was pretty much in quarantine when I was pregnant because I have an autoimmune condition, and then it was hard for me to do like one-on-one lessons live. And back then we haven't had COVID happening yet, and we couldn't well, they didn't understand why I wanted to switch to Skype or whatever, and then I lost some of my students, but I regained them as COVID happened, and they realized that that's the new normal. So now all of the people who I used to see, or some of the people who I used to see, now I teach online. The newer JoJo. I don't know if there's an older JoJo. I'm talking about the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that's on Netflix. Shit. I'm finding it hard to read the chat and play PvP. I'm getting so wrecked. I need to escape this. There's a certain look that some people want here. Western. I see. Yeah, maybe I look too much like I fell straight out of anime. Maybe that's no good. Adventure meets a lonely demon girl in the forest, and out of worries for her well-being, he adopted the orphan. Aw, I should check that out. That actually sounds kind of endearing. There's plenty of JoJo to go around. Each season goes about a specific generation of the Joestar bloodline. Oh, I didn't know about that. I'm new. Like, if that's a franchise, I'm new to it. I'm gonna die now. Oh, okay. I actually avoided that. I have no mana. I need a potion, and I feel like I'm out of them because I was not paying attention, and this person is sensing my weakness. What? Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. Oh. I never, weirdly enough, I never used the mini-map in Crystal in Conflict. I don't really concern myself too much with what... Yeah, this is just a disaster. I'm distracted. Yeah, I don't know anything about JoJo. The first... I guess the first ever thing for me to see was the game, and I thought that this anime that came out was related to the game, so I'm just starting to discover it. Sadly, the animes from 2019 I was never followed through when stories end out of the blue. Honestly, I feel like that is the case with a lot of anime, and to me that's very disappointing because there are quite a few animes that I was really invested in, and they ended like that. What's the name of that anime? What's it called? The one where the players get stuck in like MMORPG players get stuck in the like in that parallel world, which is basically the game, and then they progress through it. I watched it like ages and ages ago, and I know pretty much the entire plot, but I can't remember the name of it, and I was very disappointed that they didn't... Is this Sword Art Online? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It doesn't really ring a bell. Let me see. Sword Art Online. Is it really that one? Let me see. No, I don't know these people. Let me check it out. No, I don't think it's that one. Let me see. Log Horizon is the name. Sorry, my brain just completely froze there. It's Log Horizon. I was really invested in the story. Yeah, that description is a bit open for interpretation. Yeah, for sure, because there are apparently a lot of animes where the MC is stuck within a game, but it was Log Horizon. I love that one. I had to look it up. A da, za to kažem. I never We never got to see the ending because they never finished it. Not to my knowledge, at least. Now, Log Horizon is good, but if you're gonna watch it, just go in with like zero good ending expectations, because the way it ended is like they're really letting you know that there's gonna be another season, but that season never arrives, and that really sucks. Did you ever watch Recovery of an MMO Junkie? I have not. I haven't watched as many anime because most of the time I would get stuck watching an anime that is like very long, kind of like Pokemon or whatever. But one of my favorite short ones, I guess, is Death Note. That's the one anime that I wish I could just like forget completely and just like rewatch it again. Oh, I want to climb there. Let's see what our progress is. Okay. I'm only level 18. This is going so slowly. This is going so slowly. Huh. When I describe how I suggest animes for my mom, others joke normally the parents look for the things their kids consume, not the other way around. Not necessarily, because even as a parent, I think that there are plenty of things that we can learn from our children, and having a humble parent who is actually capable of learning things from a child is actually kind of nice. I'm gonna try to be that parent. My mother is open for suggestions, but wishes to get a rough synopsis of what she gets herself into. Yeah, I think that's pretty expected for pretty much everyone. I mean, I would, like, even when it comes to, like, books or whatever, like, I would never read a book or purchase one or whatever if I don't read, like, the back of the book, I suppose. And I guess it's, I don't know, it's similar. I know some people who don't really have a need for that, who will just, like, start watching or start reading or whatever, and we'll see if they like it or don't like it, but I normally don't trust content if I don't read the description. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be live for another I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes, and then after that I have a little bit of a Christmas dinner as well to attend, and I would like to say that I'm gonna be live later on here on Twitch and on my other YouTube channel, which is VPlays. I would like to work towards finishing Tactics Ogre Reborn, but that all depends on how I feel, because I've been sick, and like I said at the beginning of the stream, I am heavily medicated right now, and I'm able to push through this, but I also, like, I don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, I really want to work towards finishing Tactics Ogre Reborn. I think I'm on chapter 3, and from what I was able to look up, I think that the entire game, at least on my route, has only 3 chapters. And I didn't want to spoil myself or anything, but I was looking at like the number of battles that I have left, and I think I still have like 10-ish battles to go through before the actual ending of the game. So I will be working towards that hopefully tonight, but we'll see. I definitely can't promise it. The thing is, I'm probably, like, even if I don't stream, I will probably be doing some offline work as well. And there's very little chance for me to just avoid work today because I am currently drowning in it. And I want to do at least something productive, somewhat productive. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm just going to leave. Stop this. Stop chasing me. Stop this. Stop this. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Play PvP, they said. It will be fun, they said. Love PvP. Yeah, go back into the game and play PvP on your first day. I hate it when they get me stuck there. I have no more mana. That really sucks. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Have fun at dinner. I'm gonna get some sleep before the kids open their presents. I hope you have a lovely, lovely time. I bet that's gonna be a lot of fun. Ugh, that was dreadful. I'm actually quite hungry now that I think about it. I'm in the mood for dinner. This sucks. Where all my teammates have been wiped out. I should probably wait. Yeah, I think what's tried to harm me is a stomach bug that my son has graciously acquired from daycare and brought home as a Christmas present. That was fun. I think we lose this one for sure. But it doesn't matter, because I still have to work towards my series. I think this might just turn into my weekend content. Okay, this is gonna give me immunity for a while, but there are no teammates around me to benefit from these effects. That's highly unfortunate for them. Stop fooling me. Stop this. Stop this. I have like a real love-hate relationship with PvP, I think. I love it, but kind of is annoying sometimes. Stop this. How do I... Okay, maybe I can still do this if they don't stop me. Perfect. You need to stop doing this. Okay, he baited me. I admit defeat. I admit it. Oh! Oh, that was such a trap. That was obnoxious. The good thing about it is that technically there's nothing good about this. Children's nurseries are like plague pets. They are. They really are. And I thought I was gonna be okay for these holidays. I haven't been sick in like a few weeks now, and it was amazing. It was so good. Oh. Okay, let's do one more. One more and then I'm done. Tomorrow I think I'll stream a bit longer. Because I have no further commitments until my evening stream. And tomorrow evening I actually wanna finish the third ending of Near Replicant. That's like ending C. And I have almost all of the weapons. I am missing two or one from a side quest that I need to finish, and that'll take me like, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. And then I think I'm going to push through the stone fragment collecting thing and just get to the ending. If I finish quickly, I think I might do C and D, but we'll see. I'm not promising ending D. I'm promising C. But apparently D is like not that much of a hassle to do, because all you need to do is like, I don't know, save in 2 different slots and just apparently choose something different or whatever. I'm not actually sure, but I'd love to. I would love to finish Replicant by the end of the year. I have actually quite a few games that I've been working on finishing. um, until the end of the year. We'll see what we can do. But after D, there's only one more ending. But we get to play through, I think, part 1 of the game, is what I've been told. I didn't get any spoilers or anything. I love this person's glam. That is precious. That is so awesome. His justice list for my mother was Spikes, Family, The Ancient Magazine, Bride, Descendants of Bookworm, and 2 other animes depending on her opinion. I think you're feeding your mother some good content. I wish I had a mom like that. Who would just watch what I sent her. But I have not even remnants of that relationship, so there's that. Enjoy it. It's kind of tragic when you don't get to develop a relationship with your parent as an adult. Because it's kind of, I don't know, I guess what you kind of wait for is that your child grows up and you can enjoy the same stuff, and if that relationship falls apart, it does suck. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Why did I think I was dead? It's like my health bar just disappeared. I was like, I'm either dead or fully healed. For some reason. We have no healer. And I wasn't healing, so I don't know how that happened. Oh, hello! So, Black Mage should be squishy enough. Did he bait me into this? I don't think he did. But I am, yes, I'm getting baited. I am getting heavily baited. I should do better. Ah! Stop it. I love and hate PvP right now. Let's go. I think it's time. I'm actually feeling a lot better than yesterday. I thought I wouldn't. But I think I might just be able to pull this day off. This morning I woke up and I kept thinking to myself, like, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm actually kind of okay. I'm quite hungry, and yesterday I had no appetite whatsoever. I think I'm not paying attention. I think we still might win. No thanks to me. I just really don't feel like getting wrecked here. Where is the crystal? Oh, no. Nope. We're not doing that. Oh, I can't believe I lived through that. I have no more armor or shield or any sort of thing like that, and I think I'm running dangerously low on mana. I might just be able to pull this off. I shouldn't be casting while he's under the armor. I don't know why I do that. It's not the first time either. But that's okay. I think we got this. I have a limit break, and I'm not afraid to use it. I think we're ready. Okay. It's actually quite decent of an AoE. Alright, let's do this. I want my last game to be a win. I think I've earned it. Yes! Alright. Oh, that was satisfying. I don't think I got to 20. I'm gonna do my best to get to 25 tomorrow. I know I said that I would be leveling. But technically I'm leveling. I'm just leveling another thing. Where are we? 18. 18? I thought I was 19. Never mind. I think I just want my progress to be more than what it is. But anyways, this is where I'm going to stop for today. I'm cutting it a bit short because Christmas and all. And Merry Christmas to absolutely everyone. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, night, wherever it is. Have a nice holiday, a nice Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Depending on where you are, and I will be back. I want to say I'll be back tonight with Tactics Over Reborn on my other YouTube channel, which is VPlays. If you haven't subbed there yet, make sure to do that. That's where I do my RPGs, variety content, and all that such. So yeah, on Twitch, if you're there, I will try to be live tonight, but we'll see depending on how I feel. I still have the stream scheduled, I believe, on my other YouTube channel. I might cancel it if I don't feel up for it, but I'm gonna try. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Tomorrow I'll be back, same time, same place, so 3 p.m. Central European Time, which is I think that would be 6 in the morning Pacific time with more Final Fantasy XIV, and it's looking like we are going to be grinding these series until the end of days because I really want to have this dragon before the season resets. But yeah, that's it. Have a lovely day, lovely Christmas weekend if I don't see you later on, and that's it. Good night or good day. Have fun. Take care, and bye bye.